Your character originally in that second movie called The Love Boat 2 was named Dr. O'Neill. And I think that that is the same name when Dick Van Patten had previously played the Doctor in the first one. He was Dr. O'Neill.
Yes.
And you inherited the name Dr. O'Neill. And then, of course, as we all know for the series, you became Dr. Adam Bricker. So what is the story behind Dr. O'Neill becoming Dr. Bricker?
Okay, young man, I'm not at liberty to divulge how the name change came about, but leaving it to the imagination. Hy Averback, who directed the first one that I did, which was the second one, he said, Dr. Adam O'Neill, he said, that really is not going to work for you, Mr. Kopell. So he said, we got to change it. Now, this is at midnight. Everybody's throwing, call him this and call him that and call him something else. So I said, well, okay, the guy's a very proficient doctor. He chases the ladies, so he's a bit of a, he didn't use the word, that sounds like Bricker.
What sounds like brick?
No, but it's close. He said, let's call him Dr. Adam, sounds like Bricker. So we just changed the P to a B, and that'll be your name. So that's how it evolved. That's not politically correct, but that's what happened.
Had you played a sex symbol before?
Never. Never. So that was a big shock to me. I mean, the other change is they said, Bernie, would you mind wearing a hairpiece? I said, no problem, because you never argue with a producer if you value your life. So I had a marvelous hairpiece. It was not like Billy DeWolf's. It was not particularly aggressive or over ambitious. And people said, oh, wait, I never thought you had a hairpiece. Yeah, I had a hairpiece. So one day, Gavin and I and Connie Stevens are on the deck on the actual ship, and we're romancing Connie Stevens, and I got my hairpiece on. And, you know, on the ship, when the ship is moving, you got the wind, you got the forward motion. So I'm feeling this movement on top of my head. And the director calls, and we have liftoff. Cut. Get Kopell's damn hat. So I put the hat down, and whenever there were scenes on the deck, Gavin, of course, didn't wear a hairpiece. He put his hairpiece aside, and we had our hats pulled down tight on the, but in the studio, there'd be a grip off to the side with a very gentle fan, and it would have the ladies' silk dresses flutter just a little bit, and have the men's just a little bit moving. But on the deck, we have liftoff. So that was the change.
What was Doc like as a doctor?
He was proficient. He was a proficient doctor. As a matter of fact, I had to do a splenectomy. Not everybody can say that. John McIntyre and Jeanette Nolan came aboard, and we connected. I started out saying, families, what are families? Give me Vegas. So, but I got very friendly with them. They got very friendly with me, and they were athletically oriented, and so we had some fun. And then I got involved with them. They got involved with me, and we were singing together and having a great time. So she, in her athleticism, stumbles down the stairs. A rib punctures her spleen. I have to do emergency surgery in an operation I know nothing about. So we connect the ship to shore. I'm calling my mentor on the shore, and all of a sudden, the static comes aboard, and I don't know what he's saying anymore. I can't hear. And I finish the operation on my talent as a physician. And what the Love Boat gives me, this great magic power to cure people when I'm not chasing them. And I finished the operation. And that was great fun. And we wrote that also. Folks from Home was the episode.